Big good morning from Louis and Rex. So it's quite early morning over here in Colchester in Essex, England. And these two are out having some fun. So I wanted to put that little bit of excitement onto video because what I want to talk about briefly is excitement in dogs. I find personally the best thing to do with dogs is to always be calm. If you keep a calm persona and talk to your dogs calmly, you generally bring a bit more peace about them and that excitement level comes down. With Louis just then, I was kind of instigating that really just to show a point on the video. And he'll get excited if I get a treat, go to get a treat out, or there's a few triggers for him actually. He has little typical Irish setter, he has bursts of energy which really override him a little bit, and that will give him that excitement. But there's a couple of triggers, and one of them is there's a couple of people in the local area in the past when he was younger had walking their dogs, they'd fallen out with his owner, and he didn't, and Louis always remembered that. And this is with me walking him now, and when he sees them that can bring some excitement, so I have to bring control over to that. And it's not good excitement, that one, that's more of a fearful excitement, so he doesn't know what to do with himself because he doesn't like the people involved and the dog as well. The other form of excitement is just pure happiness and joy and getting so pumped up that he doesn't know what to do. And with Louis, that high-pitched bark comes out, and that's an excited bark. He's like, yeah, I want to give me it now, I want to do it now, and all that sort of thing. So the best thing to do if you've got an excitable dog is to bring as much calm as possible really, because if you don't, you're kind of nurturing that excitement. So when we use high-pitched voices around dogs, when we come home from work and we go, hello, and all that stuff, you're actually feeding into the excitement of the moment, which can escalate. And if it starts at puppyhood and then goes through into adulthood, you could end up with a very, very bouncy, lively, quite dangerous dog in a way, because it can, if it's a big dog, it can knock people over in that excitement. It might run over to people that it doesn't even know, and it could become a lot of problems with that. So if you get a puppy, the best way to start is to teach calm by being calm in yourself. When we shout at our dogs or we tell them and really sort of scream, shut up and all that sort of stuff, actually we're just buying into the excitement of what they're hearing. So when they hear us shouting and screaming at them or saying no or something like that, if they've been a bit naughty, they're actually finding encouragement in that, because there's, in a way, that's a reward for them, because they've got our attention and they've found some sort of reward. So we've conditioned them in a way to do that, because by doing that they're getting something out of it. So the best thing to do for dogs getting super excited, these two are having fun today, for dogs getting too excited is just to turn away, fold your arms, turn away and ignore. And as soon as they stop making any noise or whining or whatever they do in that excitement, as soon as they stop, you just turn around and say, good boy, good girl. So you're rewarding the quieter times, and eventually you'll condition them to realise that they will get more from that, because they're getting a calm verbal praise by doing the thing that you want them to do, and they're not getting reward by doing the stuff that they think they need to do to get our attention, if that makes sense. So yeah, with Louis I do exactly the same thing. If he gets into that silly mode of barking and bouncing and possibly jumping up, and he's a big dog so he can hurt someone, I just turn away from him. Maybe sometimes give him a bit of a verbal warning, like or just to let his little mind think about what he's doing, and then I turn away, fold my arms and just ignore it. And as soon as he's calm, I'll give him the praise. I say, good boy, Louis. And then he learns from that. And I think they're a happier dog. A calmer dog's a happier dog. When a dog's hyped up and too excited, I think that can be not that healthy for them really. I don't think they enjoy being like that. So I lost my train of thought there because Rex was rolling in a lot of Fox's poo. Dirty boy. So if you've noticed while I've been videoing this, Louis hasn't come back for attention since I did the ignoring technique. So he's quite happy just to run off and play because he knows he's getting nothing out of me. And when he does his little bark, I certainly wouldn't do any rewards with him. I'll give him a treat when he comes back and sits for me and he's nice and calm. When he's with Rex, obviously they're both so lively, they love seeing each other, which is really nice. So yeah, that's a little few tips into what I do. Just A, keep calm. It's the best way to be with a dog. They're much more responsive if you're calm with them. B, ignore unwanted behaviours and generally they'll go. And C, reward the quiet moments. That's the really important bit. Get the timing right and you'll get the training right. That's exactly what I always say, because if you get the timing right of when that split second when they go quiet and you reward it with a good boy or a good girl, then you'll gradually build on that, and that's where the help will come, and they'll start to learn that calm and behaved is a better way to behave. Take care. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Okay. So thanks for watching and speak to you again soon. Bye.